Hey, hey, hey. Hey, okay. Out to the pay for the grass is always greener. I don't do no labels, I call it how I see it. Okay, out to the pay for the grass is always greener. I don't do no labels, I call it how I see it.
What does the future look like for your podcast?
Welcome to another session with No Label the Podcast. Once again, thank you to all our supporters. You know what I mean? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We appreciate all the interactions. Do us a favor, sign up for that newsletter, and keep up with everything No Label the Pod. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you, and that support does not go unnoticed. Today, we're back with another amazing person out of Buffalo, New York. And this man, he's been making waves. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Some of the best events. He's a true creative. You know what I'm saying? And he's branched out. He's not just Buffalo based. You might catch him in LA. You might catch him in TO. You know what I'm saying? Some of the best events I've gone to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The man, you may have heard of Locations, but this is the man behind the brand. I'm sitting with Brandon Lua, bro. How you?
Hey, I'm good, man. I fuck with that. Damn, I felt like I was about to go into a ring. I go fight somebody.
Hey man, we set up the lights just for you, brother.
I know. I'm blind.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man.
Word.
Feeling good. I'm in good company. You know.
Word. You're at No Label. Like this is your first time. It's like your first podcast, pretty much, right?
No, for real. Yeah, I'm like dumb camera shy.
Hey man, we gonna make it smooth.
Yeah.
We always like to start with the origin story. So, born and raised in Buffalo, New York.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. So, we like to say, like, what high school did you go to?
Okay. So I went to 4 different high schools. Right. I know that's not normal, but first high school, Burgard, then Lafayette, then was on North, then Riverside,
Where?
and then GED.
Come on, hey, we got to finish somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, well, like that's a lot of bouncing around. Like, what did you learn from like moving around to like so many different high schools?
Adapting. I had to adapt. Especially when like you don't know nobody, you have to like learn how to like make their friends and feel comfortable in this space, you know. So yeah, I had to learn to adapt. So I was forced to, but I'm like super appreciative that I was forced to like learn that. Yeah,
Absolutely. Make new friends quick.
to a certain degree. Yeah, to a certain degree.
One way or another.
But you know, but to me, yes. Cause since I moved around so much, sometimes all I knew was a certain span of things, you know.
Okay.
Or within a certain span of things.
Okay.
But as time went by, like yeah, I've definitely like I met a lot of people in my life, and I can say that they've been like long-term friends. Out of like 1 out of like 12 people. 1 out of 12 people I meet. Yeah.
Word. So like you say adapting and like meeting new friends. Like what would you say was like because you're of Asian descent, was Laos? Okay. Yeah. So like Laos culture, it's not you gotta
Nobody
stick out.
know, bro. Nobody know. Nobody knows about Laos, man. There's like only we're almost extinct.
Seriously?
Nah.
Don't fuck me up. Don't fuck me up.
But like, hey, there's only like in Buffalo, there's probably under 500, under 400.
Oh wow.
I think so.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So like being that person, like was there ever like a culture shock? Like when like bouncing around from different schools, like you mentioned like North, like Will North, and from like Riverside to like yeah.
Dude, what? When I went to Windsor North, it wasn't my first suburban school, by the way. Like even in the grammar or whatever you call it, right? In that time span, there was like 6 different schools, right?
Okay.
Yeah, but that was the first high school. You know, so I'm an adult or not adult. I'm like older. and I'm switching schools, and that was the first time coming back to a suburban school. And yeah, it was so different because, like, you remember High School Musical?
Oh, yeah, I remember the show.
Yo, okay, so seeing that movie, hardly, like, because I didn't really watch the whole thing. I just know it was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
But then going to Windsor North, it was just like what I saw.
Really?
Just like, I'm like, yo, I was like, this is real? Like, yo, people live like this? Like, wait, why is a lunch, like, do I gotta pay for this lunch plate? Like, how much does it cost? You know? I was like, my dad definitely didn't pay for this, you know?
Hell yeah.
Let me give an example, right? What was like an eye opener. I remember going to the cafeteria, right? And I had like some like guidance, not counselor, but it was like another dude in the school like giving that guidance of like someone new, right? And we're standing like right in the front of the cafeteria the first day. And everybody just like stopped talking and looked at me, right? And I was like, oh fuck. You know? I'm like, what's going on? And then they just went back and resumed, right? And I was like, okay. Then I saw a cheerleaders table, or no, he was explaining the tables. He was like, okay, those are the cheerleaders. Those are the jocks. Those are over here. These are nerds. That's the whole table over there. This is the like it was like, oh, this is the Asian table over here or whatever it is. And then there's this table. I'm like, what is this table? And he's like, the mixed table? I don't know. And I was like, okay. Sit down, and it was like cheerleader table got up, went to the trash can in a single file line and threw the trash out. I swear and everything. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. And then I'm like, okay. I'm feeling like the Asian Zac Efron right now. Like, that's crazy.
That's nuts.
But I saw that for the first time, and I'm like, okay, this is different. I guess it's probably better than my last high school experience, but like, these are not my people, you know? Right? Yeah. But okay, cool. I'm gonna go through it, right? But going through the high school, bro, no one knew what I was. They were like, "Why are you Asian but not Asian?" I'm like, "Wait, what?" They were like, "You're half. You gotta be half or something."
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I remember we were chopping it up a little bit, and it's like somewhat like of a differentiation between like the different Asians, like let's say Chinese are kind of like known as the smart ones, or in this different little say how like from your experience, how would you like differentiate like a Laos from a Filipino or a Chinese or like?
Okay, yes. Okay, so Lao people are like, to some are considered like jungle Asians, right? That's where we come from. But we're like the working class. We're like the hands-on labor task, right? That's like Laos is like compared a lot to like other Cambodians or to Cambodians, to Vietnamese maybe, right? I would say Vietnamese maybe upgraded a little bit. They went like right next to the Filipinos, you know? Filipinos, they like the cool Asians, right? They're the creative ones, but they're like suburban, I would say, right?
Okay.
But Lao, Cambodian, Vietnamese, and then like in LA, not Buffalo, it'd be like the Samoans, right? Or like that, like the big Asians. You consider them, they're like tanks. You know? So there's that, and then it's like Filipinos and maybe Vietnamese, they upgraded, and then Chinese, Koreans, Japanese, all that.
That's dope.
That's how the whatever you would want to call them, the Asian elites, you know. But you know, we all equal, to be honest. They actually, I do feel like they look at us to know what's the next in the culture, you know.
That's dope. Yeah. One thing I feel like they like kind of gets missed, or like the connection between like blacks and Asians, like how much like black Americans love like Asian culture, from whether it's martial arts, you look at stuff like Wu-Tang, you look at on the West Coast, like gang culture, like that started out of martial arts. You know what I'm saying? Like
What?
Yes. Gang culture, Tukey Williams, all them boys, that started from, they was all doing martial arts. They're protecting their neighborhood from the police.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? You ever heard like the old heads like Charles Lee and like different Lees? Like you'll hear Lees in the hood, but it's like that's
I got called
from
that a lot.
that's crazy.
No, I got called Jackie Chan a lot. And I'm like, say it again.
Street fighter.
Oh, shit.
Hell yeah, but like no, there's mad respect there, and it's like even we see it in the cultures now, with like the hip hop influence on like just overseas. Like we see like they keep breakdancing a lot, b-boying and all that stuff. Like that shit is dope, and I think it needs to be highlighted a little bit more. And
You
just,
think
like,
so?
I think so because it's like we have more in common than we have like than we're not alike. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get that.
And bro, good people is good people. So it's like you solid, you know what I mean?
That's
Yeah, let's
true.
come together. Like we live in a world with so much division now.
That's true.
It's like, bro, we like you said, it's a working class. Black people been the working class for how for how long?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So hell yeah. Oh, you work hard too? Oh, me too. So
Yeah.
shit. Oh, let's get a drink after work. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
you know what's crazy? I'm just having a little like flashback, right? In like the say Windsor North, for example. Since I came from Riverside, grew up in West Side schools, majority, right? A lot of my friends are all from the West Side, so it's like Riverside, West Side, baby, right? I remember just like, damn, who am I about to be friends with in Windsor North? And I just remember, I'm like, oh shit, that's my black people right there, right? I'm like, and I go up to them, and I was like, at first, they were like, you know, I'm like, oh, okay. You know, I'm like, oh, fuck. I mean, Windsor North, like, I got no friends. But then I kept going to them because that's all I knew, bro. It's crazy. That's all I knew was like, okay, these are my colored folks, right? I was like, this is how I feel safe. Even though I'm not accepted, I feel safer right now.
Word.
That's crazy.
Yes, and different type of black people. You know what I'm saying? Suburban black people
They start opening up to me though. They were like, okay, hold up.
Like, hold on,
I guess you're cool.
Pretty
They were like,
solid.
you're from Buffalo?
Uh-huh.
Because everybody's from Windsor. I'm like, yeah.
Then they want to know what Buffalo like.
Yeah.
Right? The city is like.
That's crazy because it's like 5 minutes away.
Yeah. Are you first generation?
Yep.
Dope. You leading the charge. You the oldest?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep. You know my brother.
Absolutely. Shout out to Steve. You know
Shout
what
out
I
to
mean?
Steven, man.
We had him on a podcast, No Label Alumni. Hell yeah.
Yep.
So boom, you graduate or you get your DED. What was kind of like the next move? Like what was on your mind? Did you know being like in the creative space, or did you know you just like
No, not
had to
at
make
all. At
something
that time
move?
frame, nope. I had a job, like super, like as soon as I like dropped out, I had a job already.
Okay.
But I do remember when I dropped out for sure. Like I
It's a
remember
tough decision.
It definitely was. I just knew that like I was gonna be in high school for like another like 2 years or something. I'm like, nah, I can't have that happen, bro. Like, And then I made the decision to drop out. Went to the principal. Principal was like, yo, you ain't gonna be shit. You know?
crazy.
And I was like, how are you gonna find a job? I was like, I got a job already. Getting paid $18 an hour.
Come on, that's crazy.
At the time.
Yeah, that's tough back then.
It was a temp agency.
Hey, make a shit.
But I was like, I already got a job. I lasted that job for like 2 weeks. But like 4 weeks. It still was an eye opener though, you know? Still an eye opener. But I wasn't about nothing at the time other than like women. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey,
So
best motivation in the world. Right there.
my creative journey happened early on for sure with like dance.
Okay.
Yeah. But when I got into photography, when I got into like that realm, it was when I was like 26.
Okay. Word. So that's a big gap. You was testing a bunch of different things and trying to see what stuck.
I always wanted to like do photography, right? So one day, I went back to my father's house, right? Because I was living on my own at first. I had a situation happen. Went back to my dad's, right? Coming from like a dark space in my life, I'm like, what am I supposed to do right now in my life? You know? And then I remember waking up, seeing my brother's camera on the whatever his dress or whatever, And I'm like, yo, Steven, I'm texting him, I think, yo, can I borrow your camera real quick? I think I want to, like, try and shoot something. He's like, yeah. Go grab it, and I go shoot my friends right there in Riverside, like the bridge or whatever. Posted it, went to go shoot, posted it, and I started getting reactions like, oh, shit, I think this is your next thing. Mind you, I always wanted to shoot since I was, like, a baby. Or not baby, but like a kid, right? But I never did. For whatever reason, I never did, right? But I was like, I'm too late for this shit. And I'm too old to even like learn how to pick up a camera. I have friends that already know like everything about a camera. I don't know nothing. Like why would I do it? But I decided to do it because I was like, yo, coming out of that dark space, I was like, yo, I gotta like figure out how to like do anything I want to do in my life because what if it was my last,
For sure.
So I started doing anything I wanted to, and I did that, and it actually worked. And I was like, oh shit, I could have done this the whole time. I was like, oh my God. What if everyone else believed in themselves like that,
Hell yeah.
So I just like went and continued to do whatever I wanted.
Word.
Yeah. So Steven, shout out to my brother. You can learn from your young ones. You can learn from anyone.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's real. So at that point, boom, you pick up the camera, you flicking it up. When did you realize like Buffalo wasn't going to be the last stop?
Be the last spot. What the fuck going on out there?
I don't know, bro.
You got Bruce Lee outside? Yo, you brought Bruce Lee. Oh, Kai's, hold up. Kai's just calling. Hey, I'm on a podcast. I'm on no label right now.
You was making a lot of moves in Buffalo, and then you realized Buffalo wasn't the last stop. So where'd you end up going?
Oh, LA, man. LA. I miss home. I miss LA.
Yeah.
Hey, that's crazy to say that because the whole time I'm in LA, I'm like, I miss Buffalo. I miss home. And now that I'm here after like 7 years of being there, I'm like, I miss home. I'm just like, damn.
Nah, that's how it be, man.
Yeah.
That Buffalo food will grab a hold of you, man.
Yo, the first thing I think about is like buffalo wings, Jim Steakout, the subs, like the regular subs from like the corner stores. What else? My family's food.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm like, it doesn't even matter if it was like the best food in the world. It's like the food I grew up with.
That nostalgia.
Yeah.
Nostalgia.
Yeah.
So once you got to LA, like, what was the thought process in first thing, like, picking there, and then like, how did you like make a name for yourself out there?
Well, I think I don't. So when I went out there, I wasn't like thinking about like, oh, yo, I'm about to make a name for myself. I was just like, well, okay. When I first went out there, I went out for like a gig, right? I got some attention from the events, right? Of like someone saw like us knew how to like, gather community or whatever, right? But I was a shooter, and they needed a shooter, and I ended up going out there doing the shooting and marketing for like this startup company at the time, right? They're no longer a thing, right? But when I was out there, like the first like 2-3 months, I still was like, I'm out here for a reason, which is like what I want to do, be in the music space, right? That's why I grabbed the camera to begin with, right? To be the fly on the wall to learn. I just happen to also love both processes, So, so when I went out there, when I wasn't working, I was Ubering, still working, right? But I was really also, while I'm Ubering, I'm just like seeing like, yo, anybody need any work in LA, right? Mm-hmm. Who needs BTS, whatever. And then before I even like came to LA, I was already always talking about like, yo, I'm about to come to LA soon. Work when I get out there. It's like, yo, if you come, we could work, right? When I went out there, everybody was like, wait, you actually came? And I was like, yeah, I did. They was like, damn, I guess I do owe you some work. So that led into this music video, right? BTS for Justin Love, right? I remember the music video. It was for Jealous. Yeah, it was for Jealous. right? First time I'm seeing anything like this. I'm like, yo, I'm in a music video that actually has production, and it's a song that I really fuck with and I like. Oh, this dude look cool. He's actually hilarious on set. You know, I'm like, this is dope. I'm having a good time. I'm like, oh my God, this actually exists. You know, coming from Buffalo, like I never seen something like this. Not saying it hasn't been like done here, but like I haven't seen that until I got there. You know, and that actually happened to be like, yeah, life changing because photos I did went viral or whatever it is, and then the people that I work with happen to really, they took a liking to me, right? So I was around. They gave me gigs, and it was something where I'm like in the space where I want to be, working with in the music space, and also working with someone I actually fuck with and friends with, and like also like helping them in their journey as well.
Yeah.
You know, so that was a big moment for me.
Yeah, and that goes a long way because it's like me being in the music space for a while. All of us, it's like you don't always make a, let's say, a genuine connection with the artist that you're working with. It's like to make like a friend out of somebody that's now like Grammy nominated, you know, Grammy-winning, right? So it's just like it definitely carries weight.
Yeah, I guess I didn't think about that at the time when I first met him because it wasn't that I knew. I just was like vibing out, with him. I understand why he Grammy nominated for sure, but bro, it's fucking talented, bro.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, like I definitely learned a lot being around him. Yeah, man, it's crazy. That's wild because we about to have a relink real soon in Buffalo.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir,
Hell
yes,
yeah.
sir.
Yeah, we're gonna make sure they stay tuned so they tap in with it.
Yep.
Word. So your time out there, as you're building a name, you're making some good connections. Like, what were some things that you learned that you were able to like kind of like bring back to Buffalo?
Oh shit, so many things though, because it's been so long I was there. The biggest thing, staying true to self. Yeah, true to self works better in the long run. Believing. Honestly, yo, being in LA made me realize how real God is.
Say more.
For real, like I'm protected out there, and I feel like there's like a deeper calling since I like been through so much out there. You know, but yeah.
Yeah, and it's like shoot, it's the city of angels, but you know Hollywood is there. It can be a strange place.
There's angels in there for sure.
Yeah.
There's angels in there for sure.
There's a balance.
But
to
no,
both
that
sides.
place, it's so crazy because like it feels it's home. It really is home, right? Good people live there. Good hearts live there. But yeah, there's like some crazy shit out there. It's chaotic out there, and it's like that's what also like built the greater bond with like between my friends.
Dope.
Because we went through so much shit together, and it's like, damn, we really made it throughout like this, like whatever this is, and are succeeding, and like the seeds that we like sowed are actually blooming, you know. So it's cool.
Hell yeah, bro. Nah, that's and it's profound, and it kind of goes overlooked. Like I always feel like when people in the entertainment space or people who are like successful, they have a strong connection with a higher power, one way or another, whether they say it or not.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, yo, and it's just like people be like Hollywood is like people will say that's magic or whatever, like from the holly tree, like they supposed to make the wines and stuff like that. But it's just like there's a connection to something greater, and
Yeah.
man, when you genuine, authentic, being true to yourself, it works in your favor. Like it has to.
That's what lacks out there, by the way, LA.
What being
Genuine, being someone that's coming from a real place, right? That lacks, and that's why I feel like people from Buffalo, if they went to LA, bro, what they succeed. That's crazy. What?
And it's funny, like people don't know how many like celebrities come here to like chill and recharge.
And they love it.
They love it here, bro.
They love the people here.
Adam Sandler's here all the time.
But what?
Yes, bro. Like That's a
Oh,
thing.
I'm
Like that's a thing,
I
bro.
was looking for you.
Like that's a thing. Like I don't want to blow up the spot on too many people, but like DMX has a huge connection to Buffalo. Like he got kids
Big
here.
Mama, at least 2, right? I heard.
At least.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I fucking love DMX, man.
Bro, man, he had me.
I wish I was his kid.
He had me rapping on cars when I was 6 years old.
Yo, imagine being like DMX. Hold on. Imagine being DMX's kid who's half loud. Cause like, I mean, like there's that like racist stereotype with like the dogs, Asians and shit. That's not real. I mean, not with loud people. Not with loud people.
I got nothing but respect for the loud culture, you know what I'm saying?
So like, if you ever think that in your head, be like, no, not with a loud person though.
Come
All
on.
right? Not with Cambodians either. Not with Samoans. That's all I can remember right now. So, you know.
Word. So boom. Once you spent your time in LA, you really like made a name for yourself, throwing huge events, doing stuff with LA Reid and dope stuff like that. You came back here, and did location start here, or what did it start there?
Oh, it started here. Yeah, for sure. Started here. It started like the moment I picked the camera, I think it started like 3 months after Words Type. Because the way I learned how to even shoot was to like collaborate with others. You know, and I felt like when I was getting those lessons, whenever I asked a question, right, they were super tuned in because we got interest in the same thing, right? I was like, damn, like what if it was a bunch of us like interested in the same thing? We in the same space. Like, what are we doing? We're gonna create, you know, and we're gonna enjoy ourselves. So, and then that somehow led into meeting a friend who rented out this Airbnb downtown. I don't think the Airbnb exists or anything like that no more, right? It was like, damn, man, now that I think about it, it was so random. Like, it was like a thing that was like, it popped up on Airbnb and it was gone forever, right? I swear on everything. But my friend Lex, right, she rented this Airbnb out. We was talking about collaborating. She was like, yeah, like, let's use this Airbnb, right? I'm like, okay, I want to like do something with it. Like maybe we could put some music in it, whatever. I invite some people. And she's like, yeah, sure, right? I ended up calling my boy Rapid, like, yo, you want to DJ at the spot? He's like, yeah, sure, whatever, yeah. I was like, okay. Call up some photographers or whatever that I knew at the time. Told them to come. Models, same thing, told them to come. Came to it. We're in this space. I guess, like, I don't remember the name of the person, but this person, like, at the time, like, did the set design for, like, Urban Outfitters, right? And he had this Airbnb, and we rented it out, right? And, well, Lex rented it out, right? And we utilized that space. We did the photos, and it'd be a good time. Oh, D Hawks. He did a recap video of it as well. Yeah.
Shout out D-Hawks Studio 2099.
Yeah.
Shout out to D-Hawks.
Bro, like, he came through. He's like, yeah, I'm down with it. I just want to create, right? Word. Didn't know what to utilize that video for afterwards. I was just like, this is cool. There was no intention for it, really, other than having a good time. When I posted it, people were like, yo, when's the next one? I'm like, next one? I'm like, yeah. I guess there should be a next one. I'm like, that is a good time. And then I think the next one ended up being at Mess Lounge. I don't know.
Shout out to Mess.
Yo, what? Like, bro, I got offered it from the owner at the time, right, at Mess Lounge, right? And he was like, yo, like, what you did at that Airbnb or whatever, you could do it here. I'm looking at him, I'm like, no, I can't, right? He was like, what do you mean? I was like, wait, maybe I can, right? I was like, I'm getting offered this, like, why am I not taking it? Like, I'm dumb if I'm not taking it. I'm like, yeah, I can. And then I'm like, fuck. I was like, all right, I got to make something out of it. During that time frame is actually when I figured out about the name locations, right? Because it was at the time it was Lex Bandera, right? And I was also around this dude named Ryan. Around that time frame, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna do this next event, right? I got this thing, whatever. I don't know have a name though. He was like, well, you gotta name it. I was like, I don't know. I figured out the next location though. It's like locations. I was like, the name's locations. That's what that is right there. And then it matched so well because I was always switching locations myself, you know, and I learned a lot on the way, and I figured out myself through the way. So that's how that happened, right? Yeah, we did next locations, and it ended up being a vibe in the club. You know, everybody was dancing, having fun because I come from a dance background. So everybody in there dancers, everybody in there shooting. I'm like highlighting everybody because that's what they deserve, right? They don't want to put in the work. And it was just a good time. The biggest one was definitely 2018 for sure though. Yeah, at the Trumping Center.
Okay. And was it always just like at first it was just like photos, or did it transform into kind of like a party?
The original concept definitely is like parties for sure. Oh no. Into more of like a creative experience.
Okay. So
it's okay. So No Label actually came from a true place.
absolutely. Like bro, I never thought.
Hold on, yo, you gotta sit in the chair.
Yeah, yeah.
It's your interview, bro.
No. We doing another. I'm gonna be here for a minute, bro. What the fuck?
Yo, this kid is crazy.
This is a first.
Brandon Lua has took over the podcast. And he is not behind the scenes.
He's so used to being behind the camera.
I'm interested. Oh, that's true. Look, I did my first podcast. I forgot what I was doing for. I forgot the purpose.
Yo, this shit is hilarious.
We talking about No Label now. It switched up. We starting over.
Asking questions from behind the scenes.
So 2026, right? What is the ultimate goal for 2026? Like, what you trying to accomplish for No Label? Like,
Just
what is your message you want to like have everybody like in the back of the head like lingering? Damn, they did that shit.
so this year is really about expanding into more of a I think with No Label on Inspiration, as well as the other stuff we did last year, like with the Red Room recording and shit, we kind of shook off just being a podcast. Like we're more just like a media or curation platform in general. So that's what the main goal is, as far as just expanding it into more of a media platform. Still having a podcast, still having other things that we're doing, but the ultimate goal is just like bringing genuine. I would say genuine. Come on, finish it for me now.
Like genuine creativity. A lot of people jump into the art space because it's trendy, it's cool, it's popping right now. But it's like, yo, I went to performing arts school. Like I've watched Dante. We grew up. We used to watch each other grow. So it's like I've watched him evolve, and we both respect the art.
Art form overall.
The art form, period. Sure. So it's like, yo, we keep it authentic, and it's like when you keep art authentic, it's hard to put a label on it. So it's only right that we call that shit No Label. All right. So you're not putting us in a box. We're going to be creatives in every aspect of it. We're gonna be creative in every aspect of it, and we're going to shine a light on that. That's what Buffalo is about. Like we spoke on earlier. Artists come here, big artists come here to recharge and get that inspiration again.
Okay, what do you mean like what it's about though? Cause like I feel like Buffalo wasn't about it. It can be though.
So I from my vision of it, I see what I know about Buffalo growing up was we drive through, we see the architecture, Olmsted, all those amazing people, all these amazing creatives. It's in us. So
but how do you know that to be different from like if that's all you knew though?
I've traveled. I've traveled. I've been to Africa twice. I've been in the
At what
Caribbean.
age?
I was 25. I was 25 and I was 28 when I seen it. But and I also had a job when I was 23 where I was traveling up and down, like literally all over the world, from Istanbul, Brazil, London, all these. And every time I went to a different city, I would look for the local art scene. So when I'm looking for local art stuff, I'm in the city. Like I work
Okay, real
10
quick.
hours.
ADHD is crazy for me. When you're looking, like, how are you looking? Like, do
Events-
Instagram, TikTok, Facebook,
Eventbrite, social media. Bro, I was looking through everything. Like, yo, what's the local scene in this city? And I would go to.
right here. Is it gonna be on the camera?
I don't
I don't know. Yeah.
But nonetheless, I'm looking in these different cities. Like, yo, where's the local hip hop? Where's the local arts? And it was I was having trouble, and I'm like, yo. And then when I did find stuff, I'm like, yo, what we do in Buffalo is way iller than this. I know people who don't even post anything, and they're way better than this.
Even what you were.
Exactly.
Even what you were talking about earlier when you said if people from Buffalo would come to LA, they would make it and they would take over to a degree. Even just me traveling just on like, not even promoting the podcast, just on some humbug shit. Going to Toronto, going to Houston, going to New York as much as I do. They're like, yo, where are you from and what do you do? Just on some regular, like just being me shit. You know? Yeah. But it's like when you're doing something in Buffalo, you see what we have, and you see when you go to other places that they want what we have to a degree, and we just got to realize what we have and come together and eventually just take it to other places, which is what we was talking about earlier as far as, and we was talking about with DJ Reese as far as establishing the foundation, establishing yourself here, and then going to other places, which is why we've done interviews with people from Toronto, which is why we're connecting with people in different places. Because it's like, all right, we've pretty much done, from a podcast and media perspective, we've done what we can in Buffalo. So now it's time to connect with other people and expand that no label brand in other places.
Now I know y'all, like, what y'all represent. Gotcha.
Get that.
What? Because all the people that,
All right, time for you to come back now. Your turn. Come back. Come on.
All right. My bad. No label.
Hey. So you got a lot of dope stuff in the works. What are some things that people can look forward to you, and then they want to get in touch with you and what you do? What can they look forward to?
They come to my next event.
Hold it up.
They can come to my next event. It's 3/27, 3/28. Both at Lloyd's. If you into music, if you into self-development, if you into just having a good time, come through. Matter of fact, hold up. Actually, hold on. Let me see. Let me call my boy Justin real quick. See if he picks up. This is random shit.
Come on, man. No label. We gotta tap in with the real. You know what I mean? In real time.
See if he picks up though.
Yeah, we'll see. If it's meant to be, it will be. Oh, yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Nope. Why you telling me though? Yo, you on a podcast right now,
What up,
man. You on the No Label podcast. What we up to?
You on the cast right now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, we got a lot of good news happening.
Yeah, we got a lot of things going on, man. We got to pass the aux on the 27th. We got a showcase on the 28th, back-to-back nights. Man, that's gonna be fun. You heard? I mean, when have you heard of an event happening 2 nights in a row? I mean, and it's only dope that we do it in Buffalo. That rhyme. I didn't even know it. Damn.
Come on.
Damn, hold up. Let me ask you a question real quick. What you mean when you said that rhymed?
What you say?
What I say?
What you mean when it rhymed?
Yeah. What do you mean when you mean that rhymed?
That rhyme. Damn, I forgot what I said. I said something.
It flowed though. Absolutely flowed. But yeah, man, we looking forward to both of those events. We will be in the building. We will be in the building. It's gonna be fire.
Beat, man. It's gonna be lit.
Absolutely.
I'm rehearsing. I'm practicing my songs. You know, we putting a lot of work into this event, and I love Brandon. I trust Brandon.
Man, he knows me as Brandon. That's crazy, yeah.
Yo, but that's how I know you. What you want me to call you? By your stage name?
I don't got a stage name.
Well,
Yo, real quick, can we get a high note?
I know.
Yeah. Pause.
So, hold on. Like, so I wrote a song. The song changed my life, and this is the song right here. It's like,
Oh shit.
say, can you focus on me, baby? Can you focus on me? To me, yeah. Hands in the soap. How the faucet's running and I keep looking at you. Stuck on your phone or you stuck in your song. And you don't have a clue. I want you to get up. Lately I've been a little fed up. Oh,
Come on.
that's focus right
Come
there.
on. Come on.
I can't give them the whole thing.
The man himself, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
The man himself.
Oh man, yo, hold it. Hold the phone.
So
Oh my
when-
god.
when y'all
I'm
come
about to cry.
on the 27th and the 28th, this is the time where you can meet the man himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't give out Grammys to everybody, but if you want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to rock with the real, yo, pop out. Lloyd's 27th, 28th, back to back. The man himself will be in the building.
Man, Justin love my brother.
That's in love, my G.
We doing everything we can to bring as much opportunity into that building as possible. You know, if you're an artist and you're looking to be heard, if you're an artist and you're looking for that opportunity, you know, with the next label executive or you know, I mean, if you're looking for a producer, you're looking for a songwriter, if you're looking for a studio, if you're looking for anything along the lines of just opportunity in the music industry, this is where you want to be.
Undoubtedly. We appreciate you, and we gonna link soon.
Yes, God bless. I'm gonna see y'all.
Absolutely, brother.
I love how you ended like that.
Much love.
God bless, brother.
Hell
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, right on time. So, what? If they want to buy tickets, they wanna follow you, they wanna subscribe, whatever you got going. Where can they go?
Love You Always Show. Like I spelled it out. Skip to my Lua. You should be able to find it. Yeah, you can find it on my IG. You can find it on Love You Always IG. Justin Love, the A-Team. By the way, the A-Team is involved.
Come on,
You know
the
Bizzle.
guys.
You know Slim.
I went to grade school together.
Come on now.
That's my guy.
Yep. I feel like I found a secret weapon for Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. So they're heavily involved. It might be Bizzle's birthday. I don't know. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a good time. A lot of bands just love performing. Good music, good vibes, everybody in love with the same thing. Yeah, having a good time.
Absolutely, man. Tap in with him. Man, it's No Label, man. We appreciate you, bro. This is the rare. This is
Hey,
the
man.
rare, raw and uncut. You feel me?
That's true.
Real No Label. Real No Label. Shit.
Before that. No.
Hell yeah, but we
You
gonna
signed the NDA?
let's get the pen. Hell yeah. This is No Label. We signing out. Peace.
No label.